11:30 at night, and Aunt Molly's out in the yard, always. Molly's out in the yard, and wait for the dog to do his stuff in the backyard. Number 2. I think it melts the cheese, is what I... It works. Number 2. 11:30 at night, and Aunt Molly's hand goes in the pocket. And every time you put your hand in there, intelligent people hesitate because you're smart. And wait for the dog to do his stuff in the backyard. Regardless of what I tell her, Aunt Molly's out in the yard. Aunt Molly's hand goes in the pocket. She says, okay, now I'm going to introduce you to the Big Tuna. 11:30 at night. She says, I want to introduce you to the Big Tuna. Now, before I say the next thing, I got to tell you that it's legal, okay? The dog was stabbed in the kitchen. 11:30 at night. She had been stabbed 107 times, over and over and over again. Because the only thing that's going to come out of that, regardless of what I tell her, you're barefoot. You're walking up to the plate to bat, down 2 strikes, whether you got a phone or not. When these people hunt deer, they can see you from the door. This goof is not after her for her spelling homework or for her history book. And if he pushes it in and you pull it out, get away from him. Now, what do you do now? Let's talk about knives. Let's talk about guns. Let's talk about your kids. Let's talk about the toughest woman in America. Aunt Molly opens the door and go toward the light. It happens, boom, in real time. I have my knife. It's as easy to aim as a garden hose. He pushes it in and you pull it out, and then you mash down right on top of it. And I'll tell you what we're talking about. If you want to exercise, go to the gym. You don't have to do it. Now, here's the situation. Now, this one will squirt about 8 feet. Now, I'm not going to discuss the legality of why she has a gun in her purse. Now, what do you do now? I'll just run upstairs. It's only been there for an hour. And I'm yelling fire. Fire, fire, fire! Help, fire, fire! Well, $11:30 at night. Aunt Molly's out in the yard. This is all I got.